Hey there guys, I am the Six Machine and welcome back to another Warhammer video. We are finally here, it is 2022 and I hope everyone had a really good New Year's Eve, or a really relaxing one if you're like me and just wanted to sleep through it. But yesterday on New Year's Day, GW showed off a tiny little teaser video with a hint at some very exciting things coming out on the model front this year for 40k and also for Age of Sigmar. So let's take a very quick look at some of the things that they showed off and what they might be. As you can see, we've got a huge plethora of different looking kits, models and armies to get really hyped about. First of which I think is the very obvious hint at the brand new Chaos Knight model, which has long been rumoured to be coming. We see that not only very familiar carapace engine that is at the top of the Knights, the very unique shoulder pad with the spikes coming out of it and which has that very funky little vulture, I think, on top. And then also what may well be a gun option for this kit. It kind of looks like it's going to be something plasma or more likely Volkite related, which I think in itself is really cool. It's about time that the Chaos Forces got access to some Volkite weaponry, so that is really exciting to see. I do think that this gun is definitely part of that Knight kit. It's got that chaosy theme with the spikes on the barrel, which we see on a lot of Chaos kits, and the fact that they've shown off the shoulder pad and the engine from the Knight makes me think that this isn't for any other Chaos unit. This is almost certainly going to be for that new Chaos Knight kit. Now, whether it is a brand new chassis or just a new redesign of the current one that we've seen and that is available at the moment, I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that it's something completely new and completely different to give some more sort of profile to the Chaos Knight range, because I think that would be really interesting to see. It does obviously have the same kind of shoulder pad style, which does look identical to the current kit, but there may be some new features or design elements, as I said, to make it stand out amongst the rest of the Chaos Knight range. So I am really excited to see this new kit in all of its glory when they do finally show it off. It also looks as if there's going to be some new Tyranid stuff as well, and as you can see on your screen now, there is a very obvious tail part and also a set of wings, which to me look 100% like some kind of new Hive Tyrant model, or certainly some kind of new flying unit, perhaps something a bit smaller like the much missed Tyranid Shrikes, which used to be in the Codex up until 6th edition, I think. They have always been a very popular choice for a unit to make a comeback, so maybe this is a sign of those models coming back in the 9th edition Codex for the Tyranids. I think the big question for this is whether this is going to be just one or two brand new models for the Tyranids, or a really big range refresh like the Necrons and the Eldari are getting. We will again have to wait and see, but I think the fact that they've shown off these pictures is a fairly good indication that the Tyranids are going to be getting their full codex this year, and alongside it at least a couple of new kits to add to the roster. So it is going to be very cool to see what new Gribblies and what new rules and abilities are coming for the Hive Mind in 2022. And then of course, on the topic of a range refresher like the Eldar, oh boy does this teaser not disappoint. What I originally thought were some kind of new Ossiarch Bone Reaper for Age of Sigmar models, I do now think, from speaking to a few other people, is actually our very first look at possibly one of the most popular Phoenix Lords, Maugan. And as you can see on the pictures on your screen now, there's that scythed gun, the bone motifs in the back sort of, that is basically his back. His back is just like a bone motif. And then even that little rune on the picture in the bottom right of the screen now is, and I checked this, it is an Eldar symbol for the Reapers. So is this going to be the Phoenix Lord of the Dark Reapers finally getting the glow up that he deserves? And I really do think that this is a definite hint that it is him, and we are going to be seeing this updated new model for Maugan, which is really exciting because A, he's one of my favourite Phoenix Lords, but also that wasn't part of the big list of rumoured kits coming for the Eldari, so maybe there are a few more secrets coming alongside with their brand refresh that we aren't yet aware of. And then, of course, towards the end of the teaser, even more excitingly, are these pictures right here. Because yes, that again, 100% in my mind, is the brand new, long-rumoured Avatar of Kane. He is, after all, the bloody-handed god, and that is a very bloody hand. And that spear as well just looks tailor-made to be the new version of his Wailing Doom, which is either a sword on the current GW model or a spear in the Forge World one. It would be kind of cool if it was a kit that came with both, so you could kit it out with the sword or the spear. I think obviously rules-wise, they will probably be the same, but just for a bit of sort of diversity in how you build the model and how it looks, I think it would be quite cool if you could do a sword or a spear, but that just looks like it is 100% part of that kit. And I think based on just the little images we've seen here, we may well have a contender for best model of 2022 already, and we're barely, 2 days into the year. It just looks like it's going to be so cool. And if it's in any way inspired by the famous piece of artwork of the Avatar that, again, you can see on your screen now, it's just going to absolutely blow everyone away, I think. On a personal interest front, we also see some very clear Nighthaunt tidbits with the lantern, the candles, and that tome with the very thin, ghostly looking arm reaching out to it, which in my mind confirms again a new Nighthaunt battle tome this year, probably in October to coincide with Halloween based on the rumours I've heard, but I am personally hoping it's a bit sooner because I want that battle tome in my hands as soon as possible. And then finally in this little teaser we got a couple of odd ones with what I think is a possible Daughter of Kane model carrying that spiked whip, or maybe some kind of Drukhari unit or a new Underworlds warband kind of thing. And then also this odd, definitely 40k model, but with the leather boots and the bound staff. I honestly have no idea what this may be. Maybe some new Inquisitor model or something Astra Militarum related, because it is definitely Imperium based on the gun holster and the boots and everything like that. I just really can't quite figure out what it is going to be. But there we go, some incredibly exciting models coming in 2022 it seems. What did you notice the most in this video? Was there anything that really stood out for you that you are 100% convinced you know what it is? And if so, let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you very much for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more Warhammer content from me. But until next time, have a brilliant start to your 2022, and I will catch you later, guys.